The Warner Music earnings thing is getting complicated and, frankly, a bit weird. First, last week, CEO slash CFO Armin Zerza left the building, replaced by Warner Records' Tom Corson as COO and by his deputy Lou Dicker as CFO, at least for now. Then yesterday, 3 days ahead of their scheduled Thursday earnings call, Warner released what they called preliminary results for their calendar Q2, which is actually their fiscal Q3. The results looked pretty reasonable given the current market. No spectacular spikes like Sony's other line, but basically a 15% growth peanut butter swipe across most of Warner's key revenue lines. Nothing particularly alarming about that, but Wall Street wasn't impressed, and as of this recording, WMG stock has dipped 3%. That ain't great, but it sure ain't Universal's 20+% tank in the last few days. What does it all mean? Well, it depends on who you ask. Over in Billboard, the headline of Elizabeth Diltz Marshall's piece highlights double-digit streaming growth, which is perhaps worded to sound a little bit more fabulous than it really is. Over at Hits Daily Double, they went with the 10% overall growth number in their headline, but they also missed that stock drop, just like I did on Friday with UMG. Sorry about that. It happens, people. Over at Music Business Worldwide, Murray Stassen speculated that the early numbers release was intended to quell rumors that Zerza had left because of a bad quarter. Meanwhile, over at Digital Music News, Dylan Smith highlighted the fact that the numbers WMG released are subject to change, and he helpfully pointed out that the 3% stock dip comes on the back of a 16% year-to-dip overall for Warner. 4 sources, 4 different takes. It pays to diversify your news diet, people, and that's just what we're here to do for you. Meanwhile, we'll all be waiting for whatever that Thursday earnings call brings.